there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, a little short or quick start on the beginning of this video. But today we are talking about, it's day 341 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. And we are working on the A of the SOAP framework today. A in the SOAP framework stands for action. What action are you going to take to improve or get what you want in a certain area or aspect of your life? Now, we've already talked about our story, our current story, where we are versus our desired story, where we want to be. Yesterday, we brainstormed at least 10 different options of what we could do to fill that gap between where we are and where we want to be. And I brainstormed my list, and then I circled my 3. And we're going to talk about those 3 today, because before we can take action on something, we have to analyze the alternatives or the options that we came up with and say, okay, what do we want to work on? What makes sense to work on right now? And today our tool, I'm going to use a super simple tool, the pro and con tool. Can also be the plus or minus tool. I learned it from my dad, actually, when I was in grade school. My dad worked in corporate America and was an engineer and super duper smart man. And he taught my sisters and I a whole lot of life strategies, tools, decision-making, frameworks and goals, and lots about goals, which is part of why this year's annual challenge is near and dear to my heart. But what we're going to do is we're going to take each of our top 3 options, the 3 that we circled, and we're going to say, just brainstorm out and list out what are all the benefits and the pros of doing that option. What are the cons of doing that option? So, for example, my first one, I'm grabbing my magnifying glass, is hire an organizational consultant or expert. Well, the pro to that is I get a professional outside perspective on how to declutter, how to organize, and how to maximize the amount of space that I have available. Con to that is I haven't researched it, but I'm assuming it's probably pretty expensive, more expensive than if I were to do it myself. Now, don't necessarily want to do it myself. I really don't want to do it myself, or I would have done it already. So maybe that is the route to go. But I'm going to list out what are all the pros for hiring a consultant. What are all the cons of doing it? One of the cons is, any way you look at it, I still need to be pretty involved in the process, right? I have to say yay, nay, stay, go, etc. My second one is just start decluttering and organizing one little area at a time and use that to gain momentum. Now, the truth is I've already done that. So there's a lot of pros to that. It's quick, easy. It doesn't cost or do anything to start. It gains momentum. It gets me motivated to do more. And the truth is, maybe I'll start and then decide, yeah, I want to hire a consultant to help me really take it up a notch. I won't be hiring the put your books in colored order people, though. That's just one of my pet peeves. It's great for kids' rooms, but I think if you're a reader, it's sort of annoying. Anyway, that's just my humble opinion. Number 3 was to get somebody to actually help or do it for me, or, hire and actually have it all done, not just a consultant, or to get an accountability partner, somebody that will work side by side with me and hold me accountable to doing what I say I'm going to do after I map out a plan to actually declutter, remove the chaos, and get organized. So that's mine today. That's the improvement area I am personally working on as we go through the SOAP framework. Your action item today is to do the same thing. Take your 3 best options and just what are the pros to each one? What are the cons to each one? And that usually floats one to the top of the list that we're going to take action on first. Now, since I've already taken action on number 2, that is probably the clear winner, because I've already done it. I've already done it before we're even through the SOAP framework. And then all you need to do is share in the comments below the one action you're taking today. I say now, but sometime today, just take that action. What's the one action you're going to do? What are you going to do? So I'm going to take another area today, and I'm just going to pick it probably at random or what's in my face and declutter it and organize it. That will be my action item. All right. Any questions about this? There'll be a write-up in guide 17 of the Get Up and Go Challenge private Facebook group page. Otherwise, you can always ask me a question. Have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Have fun with this.